BBN jackfruits. I never wiped that damn thing off before I start doing everything. Arm's distance. I never much gonna eat. Make sure you put everything arm's distance. BBN jackfruits. What's up, party people? All right, so today I see me in a white tee. Okay, so basically, I kind of fell asleep last night. Let me take this wallet out of my pocket. I fell asleep last night. I wasn't able to get a lot of stuff together that I usually have already prepared in the morning. So I wasn't able to do. Then I didn't wash. All my clothes is clean. I didn't iron my shirt. So yeah, there that go. And as everybody has probably just seen, there was also no lobby today. So yeah, it is what it is. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Mahogany. Good morning, Aunt. A couple of things I want to discuss. One of the main things I want to discuss is I want to give a shout out and I want to say thank you to everybody that is part of this community and usually even during live streams text me things that I might be getting wrong and that they will want me to clarify. I really do appreciate you guys. That happens for everybody that doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? We have a pretty tight community over here. A lot of people sometimes might hear me say something that might be incorrect or that I might need to expound on, explain better. So sometimes they text me and let me know. if just I don't mean to blow nobody up, but Aunt has done that before. Miss Mahogany has done that before. Good morning, Gio. Good morning, Clips. They're currently in here. They have done that before. I just want to say that. The shit you gotta say, yo. Like seriously, man. Anyway, so there's a couple of things that I want to hit on today. And I've been being asked recently about what I think about the whole Kanye with the manga hat. How the fuck you say that stupid shit? That he was wearing on Saturday Night Live. A lot of people believe it to be just one of Kanye's troll situations. Other people just think Kanye's off the deep end because Kanye's always off the deep end. I would like to go back to something that I think many of y'all probably still remember, and that is the situation where Kanye went on live national television and he said that shit about George Bush. Maggot hats. And he said that shit about George Bush. What a lot of people don't understand is ever since he said that shit about George Bush, he's been paying. His mother was still alive before he said that shit about George Bush. Go back and check it. You don't gotta take my word for it. That's what's up. Well, good morning, Wakanda. Good morning, One Night. You don't have to take my word for it. Kanye's mother was still alive before he made those comments. After Kanye made those comments, his moms went in for a routine plastic surgery, and then that was the last we heard of her. Very sorry to say. Rest in peace, Kanye West's mother. Good morning, Sav. Good morning, Blue Lady Blue. So Kanye has been paying for that shit ever since. I believe that that's why sometimes we see Kanye do weird shit. You understand? Please hit that like. I believe sometimes that's why we see Kanye do weird shit, because he still is paying for that fucked up mistake that he made. When you go on TV, sometimes you can't say what's in your heart, and sometimes you can't say what you feel. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, him doing that gave him such notoriety. And that's one of the main reasons why I think they're causing why he has to pay so often by saying and doing stupid shit in public. Because they understand that by him doing what he did, that nigga gained crazy clout off of the president. Who gains clout like that off of the president? Eminem tried. That shit ain't work. Kanye gained so much clout off of the president. That shit is retarded. Did we get some likes? Y'all can hit some of those likes, yo. I'm talking about shit ain't nobody else talking about. So when y'all see Kanye come out here when y'all see Kanye come out here on social media or wherever the motherfucker, and the nigga come out and he looking absolutely crazy, saying absolute insanity, take that into consideration, y'all. There's things that this man, come on, you really, what he's standing next to Clinton, he's standing next to what some people perceive to be our worst president ever. I'm not commenting on it, but some people believe Trump to be our worst president ever for multiple different reasons. And he's coming out and he's siding with that guy. The first time I saw him side with that guy, I think I even made a video on it saying that I believe that he's doing that in order to, his life is in danger. Around the same time that he initially sided with Trump was around the same time that he went on stage and he had his blow-ups about how Beyonce won't let their kids play together. All of this was around the same time. The same time. Okay, so let's not forget any of that. See, the problem, yeah, we know Ann. See, the problem with individuals, myself even sometimes, is we forget everything that happened except for the thing we want to focus on. So we don't pay attention to what happened preceding the event. We don't pay attention to what happened after the event. We don't pay attention to none of this shit. So I'm gonna show y'all something. This is something that I just read this morning, because sometimes when I'm actually in the lives also, I read comments on videos. This is a comment on a video I was reading earlier today. I'm gonna try to put it so y'all can see it. It says, and I gotta read this shit backwards. I don't know if y'all see it backwards or not, but I see the shit backwards. Anyway, it says, "You just said hate is well deserved." Shaking my head. That statement says a lot. And this mentality is sad. This mentality is sad no matter the situation. Tweak your words better. That's what this individual says, right? Also, he speaks about me tweaking my words, right? Also, let's just be clear. This individual said that I said the hate was well deserved, right? I'm going to play the clip for y'all real quick.
Hi, my name is Kong.
That's a commercial. That is.
On YouTube.
That's a commercial. Hey, he has a right to be with whoever. Stop. He has a right to be with whoever he want to be with. All right, Wakanda. You don't agree with him. You got a right to not agree with him. He has a right to. He has a right to. He has a right to want to be he has a right. I mean, just like we have a right, or you have a right. I'm not stating whether I'm agreeing with Trump, not whatever, nigga. But you, just like you have a right to not want to, side with Trump. He has a right to think that Trump is not a bad guy or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, everybody got a right, my dude. Just because people don't agree with us, that don't necessarily always make them wrong. That's all I'm saying. Morning, Cece. So this is the actual clip. I'm really starting to think that all of this hate that Kevin Hart has been getting from Cat Williams, it might be well deserved. Okay, so I'm beginning to start thinking, meaning that this is not my thought process currently. What that means is I thought one way, and then something happened, and it's changing the way in which I'm thinking. I'm beginning to start thinking that all of this hate, I'm also now acknowledging that people speaking negatively about Kevin Hart is hate, which is a negative connotation. So I'm saying that the people who are criticizing Kevin Hart, I'm taking their criticisms negatively, saying that at this present time, I don't even agree with the criticisms. So I said, I'm beginning to start thinking that all of this hate that Kevin Hart is receiving might, that's also another qualifier, meaning that even though my opinion is, I'm not sure about my opinion no more. Before, when I thought that this was all bullshit, now I'm not sure about my opinion anymore. Might be well deserved. So once again, I'm also saying that I don't even believe that it is well deserved, but there's a chance that it might be well deserved. So what is that saying? I have an open mind to the situation now, whereas before my mind was closed, right? So let's read this person's comment again. One more time. Let's read this person's comment. Niggas is retarded. Where the fuck is this stupid shit? Niggas is absolutely retarded. He says this person's name is Cash Davis. Cash Davis. Yep. Throwing you right on the spotlight, my dude. You're an idiot. This person says, you just said hate is well-deserved. I didn't say hate is well-deserved. In nowhere that I was speaking at, I said that the hate was well-deserved. Nowhere in those sentences, I just played it for you. In nowhere in those sentences did I say that the hate was well-deserved. So the individual says, the hate is well-deserved statement says a lot. Well, first of all, him making that statement says a lot. It says, one, you don't know how English works. It says, two, you are so biased that you're going to not just take a sentence and take it out of context, but you're going to take parts of the sentence, separate it from the other parts of the sentence in order to then try to create a narrative. Yo, that shit is crazy. Exactly. That shit is crazy, right? And I gotta deal with this shit all the time, not for nothing. Half of the time I just laugh. I ain't gonna lie to you. When the motherfuckers be trolling, I just be laughing. I be thinking this shit is funny. And you can steal it, my dude, one night. Make sure after you steal that shit, you put hashtag BBN though. Yo, I just played the whole thing for y'all. Then he says, and this mentality is sad, no matter the situation. We tweak your words better. Morning, KB. Okay, first of all, how much better? I'm gonna play it one more time. How much better could I have tweaked my words? How much better? Hold on, we're not on the 6ix9ine shit yet, Rio. I have something to say. I got some information that might be considered inside information from somewhere. I'm still debating on whether I want to share it. But I spoke with one of the moderators this morning and spoke to one of the, good morning, Ava. I spoke to one of the moderators about it this morning, so I think I feel a little bit more comfortable sharing it. And that's one of the main reasons. The moderator I spoke to, you know who you are. That's one of the main reasons why I'm pointing this out right here. I don't do nothing. I don't do anything for nothing, yo. So check this out. I'm playing it one more time. Let's just make sure we know what the dude said I said first, right? Dude said I said. Dude's comment is, you just said hate is well-deserved. Remember he said I said that. He said I said hate is well-deserved, meaning that's an absolute. Meaning he's saying that I absolutely said, you know what? All this hate that Kevin Hart is getting, that shit is well-deserved. Now listen to what I actually said. I'm really starting to think that all of this hate that Kevin Hart has been getting from Cat Williams, it might be well-deserved. I'm really starting to think, meaning that's not what I thought before. I used the word might, meaning that even though my mind might be changing or my mind is changing a little, there's still some fucking, I still have reservations. That's what that, like, come on, man. This shit is retarded. These niggas need to, Cash, whatever the fuck this nigga name is. Cash Davis, please, learn how English works. Do me that favor, Cash. Every teacher you have ever heard that taught you words has failed. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, Young. Every teacher this motherfucker has ever had has failed him. Every single teacher. This shit is retarded. Anyway, I know I'm just like, the shit is just, I just want to point out that sometimes somebody can say or do something, And because you already have preconceived notions, because you already think you know what's going on because of whatever's happening in your life or whatever's happening around you or the things that you have observed, somebody can do something and you can see the exact wrong thing. Please, everybody, keep this in mind when shit goes on. The hell does that got to do with anything, Ant? Oh, you talking to DJ? Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to 6ix9ine yet. We was actually talking about Kanye. As you can see, if you look at the thing, Kanye comes first and then 6ix9ine comes second. So right now, we're discussing the Kanye situation because 6ix9ine comes second. Okay. So once again, people don't know what's going on. People just do assuming all the time. If we look at the whole Kanye situation, just so we could be one, let me just make sure that since some people weren't in here when the conversation started, so they have no idea where it's at right now. Peace. They're done. People don't know where the fucking shit started. You understand what I'm saying? No idea. No. I don't even understand why he's even talking to Ant. So whatever. So what up, Nat? So people don't know what's going on. They have no idea what's going on with Kanye. That's why I broke it down. Anybody went back to the beginning and heard the beginning? That's why I broke it down. Kanye was the fucking toast of the town. Then he came out and he said those comments about Bush. After he said, what's up, Juju? After he said those comments about Bush, what happened next? Shortly after that, his mother passed away in a routine operation. A routine operation, right? It was a routine operation, wasn't it? It was, wasn't it? I believe it was. She was getting some kind of cosmetic surgery done. She ends up passing away on the operating table. Yeah, cosmetic surgery. Lipo is cosmetic surgery, isn't it? Am I wrong? What is lipo? I could be wrong. All right, I wasn't trying to attack you. I wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong. It's routine. It's cosmetic surgery is considered to be routine. It's not routine? What I mean by routine, okay, what do you consider to be routine? I don't know what she was getting, so I don't know. But what I know is the thing that she was getting, people rarely die from. It's not common for people to die from whatever the hell she was getting. This is an uncommon thing. Thank you. I mean, it's not life-threatening. Thank you, Sab. I appreciate you. It's something that many surgeons can do with their eyes closed. Anyway, so his mother ends up passing away. After his mother passed away, if everybody noticed, his albums even changed. What was his first album? Something Dropout, and then it was let me see. All of his albums had school themes behind them. I'm not saying that a person should do that, KB. She died during recovery, whatever. I mean, it's semantics. It's semantics. I'm just saying that she had a surgery of some kind and then she ended up dying when she should not have died. Can we just say that? Because obviously, y'all gonna, every word I say, y'all gonna try to, like, so I have to be 100%. Nobody could take. I don't understand what y'all, I don't understand what's going on. Whatever kind of surgery it was, I don't understand why why the surgery is so important. The important part is that she died. I don't understand. And she shouldn't have died. That's the important part. I don't understand. I don't understand what all this. The important part is that she died and she should not have died. That's the important part. I don't understand what the Oh man, it's the next thing y'all gonna tell me is oh man, the doctor, he had a turkey sandwich, and then somebody else is gonna be like, no, it wasn't turkey, it was a soup. The doctor had a soup and a salad. Come on, y'all. What y'all doing over here? Anyway, so after that happened, so after that happened, I'm not laughing at the fact that his mom's passed away. Like, and also from what I hear, she was a beautiful woman. And also from what I hear, she spent her life in the medical field. I think she was a nurse or something like that. So she actually used a large part of her life. She used in the assistance of helping others. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm laughing at the fact that she passed away. I am not laughing at that. So my point being, after this happened, if you really pay attention to Kanye, Kanye has changed a lot. His album names of his album changed, because y'all do know that what Kanye was planning on doing is what Kanye was planning on doing is, and this is, I've heard this from multiple sources that are extremely reliable sources, and I've actually seen some of the artwork for some of these things. Kanye, I think his first one was something Dropout, and then the second one after that had to do with like college or something, and then the third one, and that's what it was gonna be. And one of his last albums, he was gonna have, like, when he finally feels like he made it, it was gonna be something about like something referring to like a first job or something like that, and that's basically what it was. Like the names of his albums was gonna have a direct correlation to the last one, and it was gonna show progression and where he thought he was in his life and shit like that. So if you notice, all of that shit changed, and I think all of that shit changed with the album 808s and Heartbreaks. And then after that, I believe it was a Twisted Dark Fantasy or whatever the hell the case was. But late registration, there you go. College dropout, graduate. Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden, that shit just, what's up, Tone Cone? And after that, after all of a sudden, that shit just changed. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Amber Rose, they use, I don't like getting into conspiracy theory stuff, but I'm going to say what it is. They use a lot of these women to control the artists, and that's what they do. You understand what I'm saying? They use a lot of these women to control the artists. Amber Rose will never be broke. Amber Rose will never fall off. Amber Rose will always be a part of the lexicon of, not even a lexicon, part of pop culture as long as she's alive. She's never gonna fall off. Maybe when she just gets ridiculously old and she can't do her job. If everybody noticed, she somebody else who had a similar job as what she has is, yes, that's weird. It's really weird. That's my point, Lady Blue, who was over here arguing it with me. We didn't get to 6ix9ine yet. 6ix9ine is the second name on the list. Sorry about that, Jason. We're discussing the Kanye situation first, and then we're gonna get right to the 6ix9ine situation, one thing at a time, my brother. So, and I do have some stuff to say about 6ix9ine also. So for everybody that's waiting for 6ix9ine, is like, fuck this nigga, and then they leave, like, you're gonna probably miss something that you wanted to, that you might want to hear. But so all I'm saying is, when y'all look at Kanye, see Kanye for what it is. I don't believe that Kanye, I'm not gonna say he's not in control of his actions. What I am gonna say is, there's good reason, at least for me, to believe that Kanye is being pushed to do certain things that he might not necessarily agree to do. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's why if you ever look at Kanye, he always looks stressed. His smiles don't even, yeah, they're handlers. That's exactly what they are. Whatever that girl name is, what's up, Nat? Whatever that girl name is, she's a fucking a handler. What's that other guy? What's that other chick that was with Dre? First she was with Common. Then all of a sudden, what happened to Common? He got into the movie business after they were together. Then she was with Dre 3000, Andre 3000. And then what happened? After she got with Andre 3000, everything started blowing up. I forgot her name. Erykah Badu. I used to date this girl that looked like Erykah Badu. Well, I didn't think she looked like Erykah Badu. Other people did, but whatever, nigga. No, what Kanye, what I believe Kanye is trying to do is Kanye knows shit and he wants to. Kanye knows shit. I think the death of his mother hurts him a lot. Bruno Mars, that's another guy whose mother just mysteriously died. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of these celebrities, they family members that they love, not just random motherfucking family members they don't care about, but family members they love just mysteriously die. Jennifer Hudson, her family member. You understand what I'm saying? That shit that happened with their family. You understand what I'm saying? So me and Ann on point, because when your shit popped up, Ann, it's popped up right after I said it. So I know that you wrote it before I said it. Yeah, whole family, that's facts. So we got to understand that when people talk about how Kanye is this and Kanye is that, you got to understand there's stuff going on that we don't know about. People like to always assume that they know everything about everybody. Good morning, caller. There's stuff going on that we don't know about. You understand what I'm saying? We don't know about. I'm telling you this. Now, what up, BK? Yeah, so just take all that into consideration whenever you're looking at Kanye, whenever you're looking at any of these celebrities that, you know, we see the difference with Kanye and a lot of these other celebrities is we know Kanye did something that the higher ups don't like. You understand what I'm saying? Like we know without a shadow of a fact, Kanye did something that the higher ups don't like. Kanye bashed President Bush on television, saying he's a racist and that he don't like black people during that whole Katrina situation. Right on television. These other guys are probably doing stuff that we don't know about also. You understand what I'm saying? That they're getting in trouble for. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, if Kanye just died mysteriously, as much as niggas say Kanye is a weirdo, if Kanye go mysteriously die, niggas is gonna really start looking at shit. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning, Christmas. Good morning, Michael Anderson. Music. Morning. People gonna really start looking at shit. You understand what I'm saying? So they can't kill Kanye if they wanted to. If there was a person to kill. And then Kanye says, yeah, I'm out of the sunken place. So, you know, Kanye is at that point where he can say damn yeah anything. He's always telling us code, Shelby. He's always speaking in code. And that's what I think that he was doing when he was going off at that concert talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Yeah, he's always speaking in code. And that might be why they have him drugged up a lot of the time. Kanye's always drugged up, y'all. For people that don't know, like in most of those pictures you see Kanye, that nigga's drugged up. They have that nigga sedated. Most of the time you see Kanye, he's sedated. What happened the one time they let Kanye out of sedation? The nigga went on fucking live and the nigga went on live to tell people about how he was in the sunken place. The one time they let this nigga out of sedation. Kanye can't help it. Kanye can't help it. So take that into consideration when y'all look at Kanye and y'all want to bash him. Take that into consideration. Yeah, like we need to, good morning, Luke. We need to start using our own. See, my belief is this. This is my belief. My belief is we're about to get to a Savage. We're always, if you look at the damn thing, Savage, Kanye's name is first. That means we're going to talk about Kanye first, and then we're going to talk about 6ix9ine second. If you look at, what was I just saying? This motherfucker fucked me up. No, but the point in which you're 100% right, Ava. But the point in which I'm trying to make is he's purposely being told or forced or being put in a situation to do stuff. You want to know what's the most telling thing? I'm going to tell you what the most telling thing was. No. I don't even think it's a mastering the. I don't think he's manipulating the media, my dude. I'm going to tell you what the most telling thing was. Kanye said, Drake, I was heavily sedated. Don't you know that if I wasn't sedated, I would not have let this dude do that on my beat. I would not have let Pusha do that on my beat. That says so much. I don't think people are listening. One of the we're gonna let that play. We're gonna let don't block him. Let that thing go, because this is a person that came in during the middle of the conversation, so he doesn't even know what we're saying yet. And so instead of asking questions, he's making statements. So we're gonna leave that there. You know, if he wants to take it down, he can, but we're gonna leave that there. How about that? So anybody that has been here for at least 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes knows that that statement makes no sense. Leave that up there. That thing tells me a couple of things. One of the things that absolutely tells me is, good morning, Chirac. One of the things that absolutely tells me is Drake and a whole bunch of other people know how they sedate you, and how when you're sedated, you're just a fucking zombie. That's what that tells me. Drake, you know, if I wasn't medicated, I wouldn't have let him get on my beat like that. What's that saying other than Kanye telling everybody he's a pawn? I have no control over the shit that I do. I don't have no control. They sedate me, they put me, I was just in the room. I had nothing to do with that. Somebody else set that up. I had nothing to do with that. Listen, like, I understand people love the drama, but sometimes we just have to listen. Kanye let everybody know. This is why I'm telling you, he's going to be sedated. They re-sedated the nigga, didn't they? Or they about to, because he just went on Saturday Night Live and did a whole thing. But they about to re-sedate that nigga. They about to re-sedate that nigga. Because Kanye is constantly saying shit. Yo, everybody hit that like button for me. Constantly saying things, constantly letting out jewels. But we don't know the jewels because we don't have enough information. Or I might pick up on something, and then some other person might pick up on something. But the two things we'll pick up on is two different separate things, but we don't know each other, so we can't even discuss it together. You understand what I'm saying? Kanye told everybody in the world, I didn't have anything to do with that. I couldn't have, because I was sedated. So that means that the whole production of Yeezy's album, of Kanye's album, because all this happened around the same time, the whole entire production of, what's that girl's album that came out? I forgot her name. The whole entire production of Nas's album, the whole entire production of Pusha T's album, Kanye really ain't have much to do with that. There was something else going on. There was something else happening. Kanye didn't really have anything to do with the production of these motherfucking albums. Tiana Taylor, y'all forgot a T, right? Is there supposed to be another T? I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. But Kanye had nothing to do with these albums. He was heavily sedated. Anybody remember when Tiana Taylor came out and said that that's not the album that was supposed to be pushed? She was like, yo, there were songs that was on the album that wasn't even supposed to be on the album. No, it's Tiana. It's Tiana. Remember that? I mean, I don't understand why us as a community, not us, me and you, but I mean us as a population in America can't put one and one together. They absolutely start labeling you crazy when you start talking the truth, Lumo, pardon me. No, nobody was expecting that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because Kanye was heavily sedated and someone else mixed, cut, and produced them shits. It wasn't Kanye. Not the Kanye we know. You don't count, Ant. You're the exception that proves the rule. How about that? I don't know. You see, I don't know no more. Because if Kanye's saying that he was heavily sedated when Push was putting together the other track, why would he also be heavily sedated when Push was putting together his album? Now, this isn't me talking about Illuminati shit, by the way, y'all. I'm just talking about directly what Kanye West said himself. When they were producing the album, the song, the track, the story of Adidon, Kanye West is basically saying he wasn't there. He wasn't there. So I didn't tell the nigga none of this shit. And on top of me not telling the nigga none of this shit, I wouldn't have let him use one of my beats. Not to dish you, but I was heavily sedated. So there was nothing that I can do about it. I just think people need to stop hating Kanye and start feeling bad for him, because that motherfucker's in a terrible situation. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is like, oh, I trade my situation for all that money. This nigga is miserable. You want Elijah? Kanye is miserable. Something terrible. See, there's videos that I will not do, but I'll talk about the shit in the lives. You understand what I'm saying? So there's videos that I'm not gonna do a video on what we're talking about, but I will discuss it in a live. Just for people to know. Well, Joe Buttons is part of, there's a good chance that he has to protect himself. I keep saying this. The nigga Joe Buttons really has only one fucking hit. I like Button. Let's just keep this true. Keep this real. I just said because I'm reading at the same time. I like Buttons. I like him. But let's just be honest. He only really had one hit. For him to have the position in hip hop that he has right now is retarded. What's up, Music Soul? For him to have the position that he has right now in our hip hop culture is retarded. He only had one hit. Why would he get there? Oh, that's right. He's friends with Diddy. Yeah, I'm going to check that State of the Culture out today. I might have some videos coming out about the shit they was talking about on State of the Culture. I like that show. Everybody go check out State of the Culture. That's a good show. Wait, hold on. One night, you're saying that he didn't hear the Eminem diss? I know. I'm gonna discuss the 6ix9ine thing. I had a talk with Ann about it this morning. Yo, text me real quick. Tell me who told you the 6ix9ine thing, Sav. Tell me who your source was. Nope, Joe didn't want to do the Pump It Up track. You're right, Christmas. Oh, really? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Galaxy Squad. Yeah, Kanye is absolutely miserable. Don't get this confused. Okay, I'm trying to get together if I'm going to talk about the I know you texted me. You didn't hear the damn noise, nigga? For everybody that don't know, I have certain admins that usually text me and about the conversation that we're having during the show. I never say that, but I'm saying it today because I had a conversation with somebody and it was just a really, and you know how difficult it is telling somebody that you're telling the truth, but they just think that you're lying, and then there's nothing you could do about it without telling them something that they're not going to believe unless they see it. Hey, Sav, and is you texting me during the show common occurrence? Oh, copy. Absolutely correct. Miss Mahogany says some of the richest people in the world are some of the loneliest. Okay, see, this is the problem, right? Before a lot of individuals actually get into that position, they don't know what it entails. You know, they don't know what they have to give up. They don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say I don't feel sorry for people that didn't know. There are people that know. There are people that they know they're going to have to sell their soul. I'm not saying that anybody's selling their soul, but I'm saying there's people that know that they're going to lose control over certain aspects. You texted me before, Sav. You have called in though. Ant don't even want to answer. But there are a couple of other people who are absolutely admins and they text and send messages during the show. It's just y'all the only two that's in here currently, Miss Mahogany, but she doesn't text me. She sent me messages through some other app. Nope, I don't even know you, Savage Scotty. I'm talking about Savage Sav. Yeah, y'all want to move on to the 6ix9ine situation now? Thank you, Turnpike. I think me and Turnpike have communicated during things too. Oh, yeah. I got you. What's up, Danny Winthrop? I just want to make a comment on this Tone Cone thing, and then we're gonna move on. I'm not sympathizing with the dude. I believe that ever since his mother passed away, we've had a different Kanye. I don't know no other way to put it. I believe that ever since his mother passed away, we've had a different Kanye. That's what I'm saying. And then I started explaining what I believe the differences to be, and talking about that. I think we've had a different Kanye. And let me just be clear, because somebody said that happens to everybody. I don't think Kanye is only different because his mother passed away. I think he feels partly to blame. Yeah, but I think Kanye feels partly to blame. Guilt, exactly, Shelby. That's what I think it is. That's what I think. Yeah, he knew the risk. I didn't think he thought it was going to be like that, though. Appreciate you, YouTube. Why did you delete his message? Easy for president. He could say crazy shit. Let him say crazy, stupid shit, as long as it's not too stupid or crazy. I'm kind of, I don't know about Elijah yet. I might like him. Exactly. Before I only had this information from one place. Actually, I was thinking about doing a video on it this morning before the live started. I didn't have time. I didn't even have time to iron my shirt, but I was thinking about it. I called Aunt, spoke with Aunt about it. And then I turned around and put my shirt on and realized that I never ironed the bitch. And that's why I got on a white tee today, yeah? All right, so we're moving on to 6ix9ine. For everybody that was here, only for the 6ix9ine news. We're moving on to 6ix9ine. Let him say gang shit, please. Every time I see a comment, I think one of y'all is gonna get rid of. I like. No, Kanye has a ton of good points. That is one of the things I was trying to explain. Kanye has a ton of good points. A lot of us just can't understand them. Kanye has a ton of good points. Appreciate you, Carla. All right, so we're gonna move on to 6ix9ine. So I got a message the other day. Was it the other day? Let me check. Let me make sure it was the other day or today. I want to make sure that I am not wrong about this. I want to make sure I am not wrong about this. This was... So I got this message the other day. So 6ix9ine house was raided, as we all know. 6ix9ine house was raided. Allegedly, a gun came out of the house. We don't know whether a gun actually came out of the house. That's supposed to be gang shit. Somebody's supposed to be shitting. So allegedly, actually, it's a trick because, see, I got the light in front of me, right? And then I also got the dark in back of me, right? So it's a contrast effect. That's why I have the dark hat on also. Look at the New York sign. That shit is mad bright also. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a contrast. It's a lighting effect. Anyway, neither here nor there. That's why I let the dark go around the back. You understand what I'm saying? Because since I let the light go around the back of this little dark thing, right? It's like they teach you this shit in film school. I keep trying to tell y'all motherfuckers I be going to school and shit like that for stuff, yo. I'm not bullshitting. That's why usually I wear light shirts. Like I got a whole bunch of light color shirts I wear, so I don't look, so my complexion and everything look decent. Oh, equals crit, copy. Oh no, okay. I don't know how to take that. I don't know if that's an insult, but we're not insulting no gangs in here. I don't know if that's an insult. We're not insulting Crips. We're not insulting Bloods. We're not insulting any gangs in here. So, okay, that's a good thing. Okay, leave it. Okay, I don't care. We're not insulting niggas. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. We don't got to get rid of it. You can put it back up, YouTube. But just so you know, if you are a Crip, if somebody was in here trying to insult y'all, I'm not a Crip, but we're not doing that. If you are blood, if somebody's in here trying to insult you, we're not doing that. If you're blood and you see a Crip and you want to attack the Crip and the blood, we're not doing that. We're not doing none of that shit. None of that shit. None of that here. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. I love all of y'all. Anyway, so they removed the gun from 6ix9ine's house, right? Everybody's heard that information already. I do not know this to be fact, but I have heard this from two separate sources. Two separate sources. The prints on the gun is allegedly 6ix9ine's. The gun that they received out of the house, allegedly there's 6ix9ine's prints on the weapon. No, that's not good. Allegedly. I haven't seen a gun. I've only been hearing that there is a gun. I'm only hearing that there are prints on the gun. And I'm only hearing that these prints might be 6ix9ine's. Now, both sources that I heard this from, I believe to be good sources. Very good sources. He probably thought it was a prop. You're saying that because 6ix9ine, there's no way 6ix9ine can know what a real gun is. Yes, having a gun in New York is serious shit. Now think of, first of all, I don't even think Dubai has. All right, we're not calling him a pedophile in here. I'm not going to erase that comment, but that's it. We're not calling him a pedophile in here, and we're just not doing that. We're not bringing that energy, all right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not a pedophile, but I'm saying we're not bringing that energy, all right? We're not going to erase the comment, but come on, YouTube, all right? This ain't a... For everybody that's new here, I want y'all to be y'all. I want y'all to express yourselves. I want y'all to say the shit that y'all want to say and everything, right? Yep, Dubai doesn't have extradition. I want y'all to express yourself, but I don't. But we want to have good energy. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want this to become a, a fight between I like the guy, you don't like the guy. We don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? Actually, the court, if you know what a pedophile actually is, he is not one. You're claiming him to be a pedophile, but if you know what a pedophile actually is, he is actually not a pedophile. He hasn't been charged with having sex with any of the any child. He's only been charged with being there when the thing happened. That's what he got charged with. He got charged with being there when the thing happened. So I think that you have a right to believe that he's a pedophile. I think you 100% have that right. I'm just saying that that's not what we're not going to sidetrack whatever the conversations is by somebody who might be in favor of 6ix9ine, then now having this argument with you. And yes, I do think that every man needs to not tell other people to go down on them. I'm 100% behind. I'm 100% behind you on that, Savage Scotty. 100% behind you on that. And I am not a big 6ix9ine fan, and I don't even listen to his music. I'm just saying that we're adults here, and this is a room for adults to have conversation, not a room for, I don't know, being angry at people and then spouting off why you're angry at them. There are plenty of YouTube channels that do that. Also, I'm not attacking anybody. Could we get back to the conversation and not talk about something that isn't necessarily relevant to the conversation we're having? Yes, Dubai does not have an extradition. He went there. He brought a whole bunch of people there with him. Okay, you're just not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop. It's a wrap. Thank you. You hit him. It's a wrap. He's just not gonna stop. So I think he had ample opportunity. I think I explained myself well. I think he had ample opportunity before he got kicked. Yeah, they don't even know him. They don't know what happened. Like they talking like 6ix9ine is some mob boss nigga. That nigga was the little nigga at whatever party that was. That nigga was the little nigga. Yeah, but even more importantly, Elijah, let's get back to the actual discussion at hand. How about that? We're not discussing whether he's a pedophile or not. We're discussing something else. Let's get back to that. I am gonna agree with Shelby's statement right here. He is definitely getting pimped. So he goes to Dubai. And if anybody else realized this, when he first went overseas, right? I forgot where he was at initially. It could have been Dubai. I don't know. But when he first went overseas, he made a point to say he's not the king of New York anymore. He's the king of wherever the motherfucker he was at. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember that? Well before his house got house got raided. Well before the raid. He was over in some other country and he said, "You're king of Europe." Thanks, Saf. And he said he's the king of, thanks, Tada. He said he's the king of Europe. I'm not the king of New York no more. It could have, man. These guys are crazy. When they find somebody they just want to annoy, they're just dead set on it. They just dedicate their whole entire lives to going after YouTubers for no reason. Shit is retarded. What can you do? So, is there already a chance that he's not even planning on coming back to America? Because I didn't hear about him showing up at court on Monday. I didn't hear about him. First of all, if he was supposed to be in court on Monday, that means that he had to get back into New York by Sunday. I didn't even hear about him getting back into New York. Now, if he did get a continuance, then what is that saying? That's saying that for whatever the reason is, the courts are, or the DA has agreed also on top of that, because y'all do know when you ask for certain things, the DA could be against you, and then hold on, the DA could be against you, and the judge would just say, well, it's reasonable for them to ask, we'll give it to them. So what I'm saying is there a good chance that there's some information that they acquired from that raid, gun or no gun? There's some information that they acquired on that raid, and the DA wants to, because this is just only in the event. This is only in the event that a continuance was granted. I don't know. I haven't heard about it. This is the first I'm hearing about it. But the DA wants to have the opportunity to have the information that they just got or whatever the fuck processed. Yo, can we get some likes? Why I can't never get likes? I don't understand. Y'all motherfuckers, more than 2080 y'all talking to me and I still can't get, y'all can't like the damn video? Appreciate you, awkward one. I don't even know you, my dude. This is like one of the first times I've seen you in here. Appreciate you. If you comment more, you know, and I could figure out what kind of personality you have, I would, you know, I'm usually open to take on more admins to people I think that have the ability to hold the position responsibly. Exactly. I'm thinking he might not be coming back. I'm thinking he might not be coming back. And then we also got to think the gun was in his house. There's no reason why he wouldn't have prints on it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, not everybody is smart enough to wipe the weapon off after putting it down. Not everybody is smart enough to do that. I'm gonna tell you a story. So I was at my homeboy's house. I had to be about, I don't know how old I was. I was probably like 22 years old or some shit. So I was at my homeboy house. He was playing Atari, right? So, okay, so go back a little bit further. So this is like 96, 97, probably 97, 98. So my homeboy, right? I used to live in Concourse Village. And I used to live on the east side. So my homeboy used to live on the west side, pardon me. A homeboy lived on the west side with me, the middle building, 790. So he had got an apartment on the east side of Concourse Village. So when he had his little 1-bedroom apartment on the east side of Concourse Village, I used to go hang there all the time. Like, he was mad cool. Like, this is my homie. So we used to get smoke weed, right? But we didn't used to play like I think the Nintendo something or other was out at the time. We used to play a motherfucking Atari. I'm telling you right now, we used to get high smoking weed, sit in the crib, mad high smoking weed, playing a motherfucking Atari, yo. That shit was fun as shit. A lot of you not. Any which one of y'all that currently smokes weed, if you don't smoke weed, don't pick it up. Any of you who, I did not say smoke weed. Any of you currently smoke weed, get an Atari. This shit is fun as shit, yo. Anyway, so we used to smoke weed playing Atari. So one day I went over to his crib and shit, and some other niggas was up there. Some niggas I knew, by the way. I'm not gonna call no names. And the nigga was smoking weed or whatever, and playing Atari. So one of the niggas pulled out the hammer. It was like a little 38 or whatever. It was little. It was a revolver. So the nigga pulled out the shit and started passing around. Everybody started touching that shit. So everybody was handling the shit. But when they handed that shit to me and I got the shit, and then I went to hand it away and I made sure I wiped my prints off that bitch first. Nobody else wasn't even thinking of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody else wasn't even thinking of that shit. Everybody was just handling the gun. It was all cool. Everybody was so happy to be touching the gun. But I touched guns before. I wasn't like, it is what it is, my nigga. I fucking wiped that. First of all, I barely touched it. And then when I handed the shit back, I made sure I wiped off all of my prints first. I say all that to say this. Just because his prints are on it, that don't mean that it was used in the commission of a crime. Now, a crime he was involved in, pardon me. Now, the other day I mentioned about when I found out that they the other day I mentioned about how they pulled the bullet out of the W sign, right? So remember, there were shootings, especially the shooting that happened downtown. I always said that was fucking weird. Why would they shoot the gun off downtown in the middle? And I've always said that. Why would motherfuckers do that? That shit don't make no sense. On top of that, even Chief Keef and his people said they wasn't even shooting at them. Like, the nigga shot all the way over our head. Like, them is fucking Chicago niggas. Them niggas is what the fuck? That don't even make sense. Them niggas is coming to kill you. Over there in Chirac, when they come in, when they bring in the hammer, they coming to kill you. They not playing around. Them niggas is going to get in their pipes. They come where you at, and it's popping. You understand what I'm saying? Them niggas is not playing around at all. So, I had a fucking blueberry muffin this morning. So, what I'm saying is, if this is a weapon that they got his prints on, and besides the fact that this is a weapon that they got his prints on, I'm not trying to say that particular W situation, but this is a weapon that they could say was used in the commission of either a crime or shooting a gun off in public is a crime in itself. So in the commission of a crime, he can be in trouble. Yeah, they coming to get rid of you. Over in Chirac, that's why the dudes was like, yo, they shot that shit all the way up there. Like, what the fuck, man? Yep, it still can kill somebody. Appreciate you, Jules, always being helpful. All right, we're not doing this, General. We're not talking about that. If he makes another comment about that, please somebody just kick him. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, see, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because he's not the real bad guy. So I'm thinking, right? Because this is just the way that the US government works. I'm thinking they want to bust somebody else. And they believe that he has information to help them bust somebody way bigger than him. That's what I believe. I believe that his prints is on that gun. I believe it. I believe that they want to use his information that he might have to help them bust somebody else. That's what I believe. I don't think that he's going to do no real, just like they did T.I. You 100% right, Lady Blue. Just like they did T.I. I do not think that he's going to do any real time. I don't think he's going to do any real time. I think they're trying to get him to flip. And I think that's exactly what this freaking, I'll show y'all what this shit says one more time. Nope, wrong phone. Hold on. I'm getting something for y'all. His court date was on Monday. That's what I think this whole thing right here is about. This whole thing right here, that's what I think that's about. The nigga said, Treyway, through thick and thin, stand tall, badass motivation at 6ix9ine. Now look at the fucking emojis. The middle finger, the devil, and the zip lip. I believe he thinks 6ix9ine. I believe if that was sent out for 6ix9ine, that they think 6ix9ine is going to snitch. Absolutely. I think if that was sent out because they were trying to send a message to 6ix9ine that they do believe that 6ix9ine is going to snitch. And yeah, I think that the only way for 6ix9ine to be okay is to snitch. Because think about it like this. I'm going to tell you what happened. A lot of people learned from the what's this nigga name? Sean Poe situation. A lot of people learned from the Sean Poe situation because Sean Poe kept his mouth shut. Sean Poe allowed Puffy to get different lawyers for himself and for Jennifer Lopez. Now, if Sean Poe would have talked to niggas, you don't think the fucking U.S. government would have been more happy to lock up fucking what's this nigga name? Diddy? You think that the U.S. government would have been way more happy to lock up Diddy than to lock up Sean Poe? They wanted Diddy. Puffy did him terribly. Shout out to Sean Poe. Ew. That nigga stayed shut, and that's what they did to him. No, he's not going to do anything close to 10 years. But I think he's going to talk, so it don't matter. He's going to talk. That nigga can't go to jail. Haven't heard nothing. Thank you, Jules. It was today? Haven't heard nothing. I just don't like dude at this point. I just don't like YouTube at this point no more. I just don't like him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like him. And due to the fact that a lot of people that actually have a intimate knowledge of the situation have already came out and said that Sean took the fucking 4-4 Diddy. What up, Malo? Dude is just, I don't know what the fuck that guy's problem is. What's up, Toya? Six nine cannot go to jail, yo. He cannot go to prison. Pardon me. He cannot go to prison. If 6ix9ine goes to prison, he can't go to prison. That guy had about the guy that I just blocked, he had about 4 or 5 chances to add something to the conversation that was worth adding. He added nothing positive, nothing, not just positive, but nothing worthwhile to any of the conversations that he decided to get himself involved in. Nah, I'm telling you from personal experience, right? Because ain't no way to be fucking around with. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, but Sean didn't do the crime. That's my point, Guns. Sean didn't do the crime. You know what the crime was, right? They shot the place up, right? Then they bounce, right? Just like all you want. I'm going to do you one better, my brother. I'm going to make sure you can never see the channel again. How about that? Yo, if you ever go to my block list probably got like 1,000 people in it already. Dead serious, not even joking. Probably got like 1,000 people in the block list. For some strange reason, people think that every YouTuber want to be like, please like my channel. Please like my channel. Real quick, I just want to make a comment about something that's about nothing. I'm just going to tell you about some shit that when you're a YouTuber, when you do YouTube for a living, niggas really don't get it. Like people I know personally, they'll be like, I'll be talking and whatever, and they'll be like, yo, so what do you do? And I'll be like, whatever, it'll come up. And I'll be like, for however it come up. And I'll be like, yeah, well, you know, I do YouTube right now, whatever the case might be. And then they'd be like, well, you know what? I like your channel. And then I'll get my brother to I'll subscribe to your channel, or I'll get my brother to subscribe to your channel. And they don't understand. I'm thinking to myself, like, realistically, I get like 100 new subs damn year a day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm appreciate you subbing to the channel. I appreciate that I'm giving you content that you like, but you don't gotta just sub to the channel. Like, one sub isn't gonna, like, I think everybody is important, don't get it wrong. But one sub, you know what I'm saying? If I got to get rid of one person, it's not that big of a deal. I'd rather get rid of that one person and then have that one person make life miserable for 30. That shit don't even make sense. I'm going to let that one person make life miserable for 30 different people, for 67 different people. Because, oh man, I got to make sure I keep every single sub I ever get. Hell no, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here. What's up, Lil Wavy? Yeah, he gonna talk. He gonna talk. He can't go to prison, yo. I don't understand. He can't go to prison. He can't. I had my dealings with the court system in Georgia and in New York City. And I could just tell you from the look on that motherfucker's face when they had him in that courtroom locked up, chained up. He can't take court. He can't take jail. He can't take it. Oh, you good for the time being, Lady Blue. Some people actually like 6ix9ine. Did you hear how when we was on the first topic, at least a whole bunch of people came in here asking when we're gonna start talking about 6ix9ine? So I kind of have an obligation now. And I don't dislike 6ix9ine, to be honest with you. I don't listen to the nigga music for shit. But at the end of the day, I think that he's an internet personality first and a rapper second. Yeah, look like the dude that passed out at sentencing. You talking about the dude that got those consecutive life sentences? Dude, he is not going to jail and running his mouth about anything. He might go in there and he gonna have to pay a different set of niggas, but then now he has no way of making income. So what he gonna do then? Oh yeah, I forgot to do. Oh, I don't think you want it to be admin, right, Jules? I don't know. I'm gonna make Jules an admin. It's easier for me to remember who sponsors videos when I see that y'all admins. What up, Megan? Of course, he's gonna get extorted. Who could take this guy seriously? I know this dude, right? Shalom. I know this dude, right? And from what I hear, he could actually fight. So I'm not saying he's a punk or not like that. But I know this dude, right? And he's always talking shit, like all the time. He's always jumping. He's always talking shit. He always trying to get it popping with somebody for no reason, and even when there's no reason to have anything going on. You understand what I'm saying? Personally, I think the motherfucker got some kind of fucking. He is obvious to me that he has like mental health issues. To be honest with you, so he's always trying to get it popping for no reason whatsoever. The shit is crazy. And I look at it like this. If that nigga ever go to jail, and he's not like 6ix9ine, like 6ix9ine is 100% fake. We already know that. This nigga isn't necessarily fake, the guy that I'm talking about. He just got mental health issues. If that nigga go to jail, he's fucked. I mean, he's part of a gang, so maybe he'll be able to link up with other people in the gang or whatever, and he'd be good. But from what I see that happen to niggas that get locked up, that talk too much out here on the street, I don't know what to tell you. But I know quite a few people that don't talk at all out here, don't never want smoke, don't never want beef, do what they got to do. Some weird shit happen, they get locked up, they just fine. Wait, who you talking to? Aunt? Not just that, but when people get locked up, like there are people that just want to do their time in peace, like in prison. I've never been in prison, but there are people that just want to do their time and get it over with. You understand what I'm saying? And then there's other people that they've been locked up for so long that this is the only life they know. They can't even operate out in free society. You understand what I'm saying? Like people got to take this into consideration. So, often when you do go, keep your head down, do what you supposed to do, take care of your business. Don't borrow shit from nobody. Don't give shit to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Like giving shit to people could also get a fucking target on your fucking back. Because other niggas is gonna be like, yo, that nigga giving his shit away to that nigga. That nigga helping that nigga, why he ain't helping me? You know what I'm saying? Type of different issues, yo. So you just gotta stay to yourself, yo. You know what I'm saying? Might be able to click up with some people or whatever the case might be, but it got to be other people who stay to themselves. Because once you click up with a nigga that talk too much, you know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen that day that some shit pop off, and you have to be there for them. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Because you not being there for them makes you look bad. Anyway, the whole situation we was talking about was that Puffy did Shine wrong, And don't be surprised. Well, yeah, Sean did what Sean. Oh, can we just be clear on this? Sean did what Sean was supposed to do. Puffy was supposed to get Sean the type of lawyers to get Sean off. Puffy didn't get Sean the type of lawyers that could get Sean off, because getting Sean off meant Puffy had to go to jail. Can we just be clear on this? Can we just be clear on that? In order for Sean to not go to jail, that means that somebody had to go to jail. There was a weapon. There was a firing of a weapon. Somebody had to go to jail. Diddy was like, you it, not me. That's what happened, just so we can be clear. So Sean did what Sean was supposed to do. I'm not trying to say Sean should have snitched. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is Diddy was supposed to look out for Sean and he didn't. That's what I'm saying. Just so we can be clear. I'm not saying, yo, this nigga Sean, he should have dished. Man, I better stop doing that motion. Niggas is gonna be totally confused. I'm not saying, yo, the nigga Sean, I don't know if that's any better. He should have snitched. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying Diddy was supposed to hold the nigga down and he did. And Sean can't even come back to the country no more. That's crazy. And this dude right here that says he's Crip Zoe says he would have snitched. I don't know what to tell you. Exactly. Somebody had to go to jail. Yo, y'all that don't live in New York, yo, for all you, why you hit him? Oh, because he's trolling too hard. For everybody who don't live, nah, he ain't no Crip. For everybody, yeah, he's trolling too hard. That's what I meant by that. He's trolling too hard. For everybody that don't live in New York, them cops ain't playing with them guns, yo. Like, you know how you got other motherfucking cities where niggas get caught with gun after gun after gun and them niggas is walking the street? Cops here ain't playing with them guns, yo. I'm telling you right now, the cops is not playing, yo. Okay, you're probably about to get kicked, Scotty, for making a comment that there's no real Crips here, and there are actual Crips here, and that's why that guy is blocked for good. So you might get kicked, Scotty. Once Diddy separated the trials, it was over. Zoe's gone. He's kicked. If he shows back up, I'm gonna make sure I kick him for you. No, they don't know the Bronx. Yeah, that's why I tried to tell him, like, yeah. Oh, copy. All right. I appreciate y'all giving him the opportunity to clarify what he said, and I appreciate him having the sense to clarify what he said. Yo, I used to have a friend, right, when I was in high school. What's up, David? I have no idea what the 9 is. You a police officer? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So I was in. He asked me how I felt about Yo, not for nothing. Just so we could be clear, this guy Moises says he's watching from prison. Just so he might be. I don't know. Whatever, nigga. Them niggas stay with cell phones. But just so we could be clear. Somebody said something, and I forgot what it was. I forgot what I was gonna comment on. But when I was in high school, right, I used to have this friend. Okay, he was mad cool with shit, right? All right, that's what it is. Soundview, that's what it is. So, shout out to Soundview. You. And he used to bring a Mac to school every fucking day. Every fucking day, this nigga used to have the Mac in his sack, in his backpack. Every fucking day. Every day. This shit was retarded. I used to always look at the nigga like, I'm like, this is high school, nigga. Like, who you scared? Like what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then and on top of it, I was in Truman. So I'm like, nigga, I get in the fights all the time. Nobody's talking about shooting at me. Like, what the fuck, nigga? This is so unnecessary. I got into a whole bunch of fights at Truman. I ain't lost one. I mean, that's nothing to really be proud of, but, you know, whatever, nigga. And he used to bring it to school every day. And I used to always look at him, too, like what are you scared of? Yeah. I don't like being called a liar. I don't lie, my brother. There you go. Peace. I don't feel like being trolled today. I'm not. Is that obvious to anybody yet, or is it just me thinking that? I don't know. I didn't get that close to it. I told you I don't touch shit. I don't want my prints on nothing. Nigga opened up his bag one day, showed it to me. I was like, huh, okay. Because my other homeboy used to tell me, yo, that he got the thing in the bag. So if I run into any problems, you know what I'm saying, don't let him know. And the whole reason why my homie that introduced us came to the school is because I told the niggas, I ain't gonna lie, like they had to be at least 10 to 15 people that I know that transferred from their high schools and came to my high school, or for me telling them about it. Like, niggas fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, on some super real shit, niggas fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? So he was on Facebook his old bed. Motherfuckers fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? So there was at least, I don't know, at least 10 people that I was like, yo, come to Truman, and niggas went from Truman to where I'm at. I mean, went from their school and came to Truman to where I was at. And homeboy was one of them. So when he transferred over, I'm not gonna say his name. When he transferred over, he introduced me into the other dude that he made friends with. So, and that nigga, one day he was telling me about it. He was like, yo, if you ever run into problems around here, because the nigga knew me from my neighborhood. And in the neighborhood I grew up in, like, I'm not saying me myself, but I'm like, our whole clique was just mad tight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we used to call ourselves OBH Mob. You know what I'm saying? Official Buddha heads. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And the ones that didn't smoke weed used to say out of brotherhood. You feel me? But, you know, we was the official Buddha heads. And, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas fuck with us, yo. And so, dude knew me from over there. So he was like, yo, actually it was OBH 4 Lifers. You feel me? It's not OBH Mob, it's OBH. Yeah, that's where I get the OBH Productions from. Exactly. I'm giving a shout out to my niggas I grew up with. You feel me? I'm giving a shout out to the niggas I grew up with. That's why in the front, the first thing you see is OBH Productions. When you see my regular videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving a shout out to all of the niggas I grew up with, all of them, every single time. Like, that's how we got to do. We got to show real love. Like, nobody, like, if I didn't just tell y'all about that, niggas wouldn't even know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, niggas wouldn't know. I'm just telling y'all about it because it came up in conversation. But how long have I been doing that and I never spoke about it? You could go back to videos from like last year, say OBH Productions or whatever. But we used to write it like this, OBH, and it was 4 Lifers. Yeah, but even more important, like, yo, this just us as people. You'll never forget where you come from, my dude. Like, really, everybody, ladies, gentlemen in here, never forget where you come from. You don't always have to be shouting out, yo, I'm giving respect, you know what I'm saying? But people that's supposed to get it, they're gonna get it. You feel me? Appreciate you, Shelby. You know what? That puts Shelby as a moderator. Oh, and for everybody that don't know, this moderator status is not life term thing. Every I think 2 or 3 months, I'm gonna review and see who still holds the position. So my first actual moderator review is gonna come up maybe in the beginning of December. I'm gonna review, go back to the donations, go back to I keep track of how well people are actually doing their jobs. Some of you motherfuckers is terrible, but I love y'all, so I don't care. I'm keeping it a buck. Nah, but appreciate you, Ray. You missed everything. We're already on to the end of the show where we just talk bullshit. Because y'all do know that's usually how the morning show goes, right? I talk about the topic, talk about the second topic, and then we just bullshit for a little while. Appreciate you, Ray. Well, considering that you've never tipped before, since you've never donated before, Luke, out here tripping, that's not something that you would probably have to worry about. Donating to the channel is also a prerequisite. Oh, if anybody is trying to follow me on Instagram, this is me on Instagram. This is me on Instagram. How you doing, Miss Bloom? And David? Wait, what was clickbait? I always follow everybody back, man. Appreciate you, Aunt. A lot of people donate, all right? And a lot of people donate big dollars. Don't be confused. Sometimes we have the people in here that'll donate $50. We have a couple in here that'll donate $100 at a time. Don't be confused about that. But with the exception of, the main people that donate to this channel, and I love all of y'all, don't get it confused. But the main people that donate to this channel, donate a lot of money to this channel is Ant, Young, and man, he hasn't been here for a couple of days, so I can't remember his name. But Tiffany, she also donates big. There's a lot of y'all that donate big. So I don't want people to feel away because I have a certain Chris Cruz. Yep, he donates bigs to Guns. He Guns do well too. So y'all got to understand that if you see me read certain people's comments more often than I read other people's comments, it's because they donate a lot to the channel. So I just naturally I'm gonna interact with them a little bit more. You feel me? I mean, come on. I hope that's fair. How you doing, Alejandro? Nah, you good, Ray? I'm not asking for donations. Like, when do y'all ever? Oh, just so y'all know though, if y'all want me to commentate the who's the MMA fighter this week? Who's the MMA? Who's fighting MMA this week? I block people all the damn time. Not good. I just blocked about 4 people this morning. McGregor. If y'all, thanks, CC. If y'all want me to pick up the McGregor fight, y'all got to donate this week. If the donations this week are good, then I'm going to do the McGregor fight. Appreciate you, One Night. Then I'm going to commentate. I'm not showing the fight. I'm going to commentate. what's happening during the McGregor fight, like I did for a previous fight. If you want to know which how that actually works out, you can go to the what fight did I do that for last? I believe it was for the Canelo fight. There's a Canelo GGG fight on the channel. You can go to, I believe, the last 20 minutes of that video, and you can see exactly how I do it. Appreciate you, Lady Blue. And I take pictures because for everybody that knows, every $10 gets you a sponsorship. You sponsor a video for every $10 for everybody that don't know. So it's not mandatory to do anything, Bloom, but it's still what collections is made this week, period. So it depends on how much donations is given this week. No, it's all right, Bloom. It depends on how much donations I get this week. If it's close to the actual cost of the fight, I'll get it. I got the other fight, and I think that whole week I only got like $25 in donations, and that fight was like $80-something. So you know, it is what it is. Yes. Somebody asked about the times. The morning show is at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. The Tonight Show, which comes on at night, is at the morning show's at 9:20 Monday through Friday in the morning, 9:20 a.m. The Tonight Show with Jack Frost, that's at 10 o'clock at night. I know, I corrected myself. And that's at 10 o'clock at night. Oh, pardon me, 9 o'clock at night, Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock on Fridays. Maybe I'll look into that, but that I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch. I know for a fact if I just pay for the damn thing, I'll have it. Also, I'm not really into trying to do too much illegal shit. I'm usually trying to keep my really protective of my karma. Appreciate you, Young. I love y'all niggas. I got this fucking phone. I need a new second phone. I'm not gonna get one, but I'm just over here complaining. I'll be all right. Which word is played out? Because if I'm using it, I don't even care. Which word is played out? Not good. That's all right, Scotty. It is what it is. All Eastern Standard Time. All I gotta say is, if y'all want to know more about the Cardi and Star situation, I don't really cover that. Y'all could go check out this channel right here. This is my homegirl. She go check out. Oh wait, I spelled it wrong. Go check out this channel right here. I think that's it. Yeah. But check out that channel right there. She'll be able to help you out on that stuff better than I can, because I don't really know much about that stuff. What up, Deborah? I'm pissed off at the whole situation because I had a whole rollout going for shit that's actually real and actually happened. And when Tasha K did the damn Britney Chanel interview and changed the narrative, I wasn't able to put out the videos I wanted to fucking put out about how the girls that got ran up on at the damn strip club, and about how she called somebody's baby a monkey. I had stories about to come out on that shit. And when that stupid when they decided to run the story about Star Marie, that messed up my whole entire rollout. And yeah, so I feel a way about that stuff, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's too late now because a lot of the stuff, it's too late. It just is what it is. I just have to do what I need to do. First of all, if they're saying that he's going to interview him in 2 weeks, that shit has to be so scripted. It's retarded. It has to be ridiculously scripted. Why in 2 weeks? Why even tell us now? Oh, that's why a book release. Okay. All right. So I guess that makes sense. I don't really care. I think Charlemagne is one of the better interviewers, though. But after I seen that interview with MGK, I was extremely depressed how that was handled. Not depressed. I was upset how it was handled. I think that the whole interview with MGK should have and could have been handled better, and it wasn't. So I was upset about how that interview was handled. Charlemagne is one of the better interviewers. You know who else is a fucking great ass fucking interviewer? Noriega. Noriega is a great fucking interviewer. I think people need to start checking for Nori interviews. It's really Drink Champs. They interview great on there. I think that people need to start checking for Nori. Facts. I think people need to stop giving so much time and effort and attention to some of these other guys that it's just so obvious. Some of the stuff is just done. I just can't really, I don't really want to comment on it. I just don't necessarily agree with certain things. All right. But Nori gives great fucking interviews. For everybody that hasn't heard his Marley Marl interview, go check out the interview with Drink Champs, Marley Marl. The Marley Marl interview, that shit is so dope. I was watching that shit for about an hour and like 20 minutes before I even realized I was watching it that long. Seriously, I didn't even realize I was watching the damn interview that long. The whole interview was just fucking dope. It's dope as shit. The whole entire interview, it was, and he knows how to interview people. He knows how to get the best out of you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, it's not just the person that's being interviewed. It's the person that's doing the interview also. Their ability to be able to hit on the appropriate points in order to get the message or the story across. You understand what I'm saying? That they're trying to, the narrative they're trying to push. So he does a dope ass job. Everybody go check that fucking interview out. Matter of fact, any videos I put out today, I think I'm going to put the link in there for that video. That's going to be video of the day. I think that's going to be video of the day. Those videos is just good as shit. I didn't see the KRS one. I'll look into it. I'll look into the KRS one. Yeah, he does dig deep, and he asks good questions. And he doesn't just let you walk away from a question, because he asked Marley Marl a question, right? And Marley Marl gave a bullshit ass answer. And I know it was a bullshit ass answer. Everybody could tell it was a bullshit ass fucking answer. And he made sure that he asked it again and again and again right after each other until Marley Marl fucking clarified what he meant. That is interviewing, not what these other niggas do when they ask this nigga about the fucking the picture or some shit, and then why you took the whatever the fuck they asked MKG, and they just let MGK, and they just let MGK talk about something totally different and then get back to the fucking question. I didn't like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why did you allow for him to change the fucking direction of the interview? Why not get back to the damn question that you asked them in the first part, so we could know what the fuck is going on? I did not like that. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. I just didn't like it. Anyway, anybody got any last words? Anything y'all want to ask me or talk about? Because we got to go. Got a ton of stuff that I got to get to today, and I got to go find some good stuff to make videos on. I don't like making videos about bullshit, y'all. Just so we're clear, I don't like making videos just because everybody else is making a video on some bullshit. Who said you wasn't a man, BK, all day? Because sometimes niggas like making bullshit, making videos on bullshit. I don't like making videos on bullshit. If I think something is bullshit, I'm not making a video on it. Actually, we're also going to be on tonight at 9 o'clock. Live stream tonight at... Wow, that's you, Shelby? You're about to demonetize my video with that damn song. I don't believe these pictures, Shelby. I think this is photoshopped. I'm waiting for Shelby to respond back, but she's not talking. I'm waiting to see her respond back to me so I can say some smart ass shit. But I guess she left already. Oh shit. Okay. I had no idea who you. Okay, that's what it is. Wait, that's your song? Send me the link. Send me something, Young. Young, make me an intro. Young, make me an intro. Okay, I'm not. Young, make me an intro. Okay, no. This is what happened. Shine fired the gun on the behest of Diddy. Ah, shit. Send me another one. I don't know what happened. I get a lot of emails. I probably missed it. Sean fired the gun on the behest of Diddy. Then Diddy let him go to jail. That's what I'm saying. You can't have your shooter go to jail, nigga. Not if you got the money to get him free. Dude, Sean, oh man. I'm not even commenting back no more. I'm not even gonna comment back. Okay, Deborah. I'm not even gonna comment back. Dude, I don't even watch CNN. I don't even watch CNN. Yeah, that's why J-Lo left. That's one of the reasons why J-Lo left Diddy. I'm not even getting into this because people that don't know, they're going to tell me I don't know. So, okay, Megan Rose, that would be nice. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.